Hello there, wonderful singers, and welcome to your Kovo vocal exercise of the week. I'm Dr. Julia Nielsen, the founder of Kovo, which is short for Community Vocalizing, where our mission is to advance singers' vocal health, fitness, and longevity by providing creative vocal exercise routines. Here at Kovo, we are currently in the midst of a month-long series of vocal workouts on musicality and phrasing. Now, one of the most important technical skills that allows for expressive phrasing is the ability to control musical articulation. Now, we are not talking about the kind of articulation which is the process of using the speech organs to create consonant and vowel sounds. You know, the lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. No. Musical articulation, on the other hand, is a musical parameter that determines how a single note or a series of notes is sounded. Two of the most commonly known articulations are legato and staccato, but there are so many more, like tenuto, marcato, accent, sforzando, and we are actually studying all of them this month. But we are spending the most time on the articulation that is most important to classical singers, and that is legato. What is legato? Well, we all know this one. It is a smooth, connected flow between notes, but it is not so easy to achieve. So this month, we have been using the articulations of glissando and portamento as stepping stones on our path to legato, as both help us achieve the steady breath flow and the vocal cord behaviors that result in legato singing. In both glissando and portamento, the voice glides, slides, is sort of dragged from pitch to pitch, and you hear some of the in-between. In glissando, the slide starts right away, and it is more or less continuous. For example, the pitch is constantly in motion. It's like a slide. In portamento, the slide doesn't begin right away and is accomplished, therefore, a little more quickly, right before the next note, almost like an anticipation. Now, in legato, of course, we actually don't want to hear any gliding or sliding, none of that in between. Our choral conductors would get very annoyed with us if we did this, of course, but we still want to preserve the feeling of a continuous, connected note change. It's like in legato, the portamento anticipation is still happening, but no one can hear it. One of my very favorite quotes about this relationship is by voice teacher Luisa Capiani. She was an Austrian dramatic soprano who taught in New York around the turn of the 20th century. And she wrote that portamento is the mother of legato. Portamento is the mother of legato. And I would add that if portamento is legato's mother, then glissando is its grandmother. So to try out and compare these articulations, we're going to turn this week to a historical exercise by another turn of the 20th century voice teacher, Matilda Marchesi. As we slowly sing the arpeggiated chords of this exercise, we are going to use first glissando. So let me just play the chords for you. We're going to do it a lot slower. And then back the way you came. We're going to begin with glissando. So you can use a comfortable vowel. I'm going to use the oo vowel. Sliding between the pitches, it sounds like this. It's going to feel very messy, like you would never be allowed to sing this way in repertoire. Too true. Remember, this is just an exercise getting you ready for legato singing. Let's give it a try. Now let's try portamento. So now we will be a little late, leaving each note, arriving at the next note via a quicker slide, as if we were anticipating it like this. So make sure that you don't get louder when it's time to initiate the portamento, like ooh, and keep it very smooth. Let's try that. So finally, let's clean out all the in-between and move from note to note without any audible slide. This is, of course, legato now, but see if you can maintain the feeling of connection between notes. And if you hear any H's sneaking in, ooh, hoo, hoo, anything like that, or even little surges or hitches, you will want to try to think a little more portamento even while you sing legato. Let's give it a try. So I invite you to play with this historical exercise in the coming week and give some love and attention to your legato articulation. If you enjoyed this exercise, we have got more for you. During July, all of our 30-minute vocal workouts will be devoted to musicality and phrasing. In addition to legato, portamento, and glissando exercises, we will also be working on staccato, tenuto, accents, and more. If you're not already joining these twice weekly live general vocal workouts, we would love to have you. These sessions are absolutely free. We meet on Zoom every Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, and instructions on how to request our free Zoom link are in the description below. If you would like the next vocal exercise of the week to show up in your email inbox, you can find out how in the description below. And singers, remember, regular vocal exercise is the key to your vocal health, fitness, and longevity. Every time you show up at Kovo, you're going to get a creative vocal workout, expert coaching, and a community of friends to practice with. We'll see you there.